Welcome to Fruit Salad,
the most fabulous show in the orchard. Ladies and gentlemen, the single most requested guest on the Fruit Salad Show. Please welcome Tony Award winner, Kristin Chenoweth.
Hi.
Yay! How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're so good. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
I'm honored to be on. Are you kidding? This is awesome.
You are our single most requested guest in the 2 years. Tonight's our 2-year anniversary. In the 2 years we've been on, I can't either. You have been their single most requested guest, and we're really, really thankful to have you.
That is so sweet, and I'm really glad to be here. And everybody, thank you for requesting me.
You do. You are like the busiest person ever, and you do so much. Actor, author, singer. How do you manage, girl?
Oh, my God. I don't know. I'm so tired. I'm in Calgary right now shooting a movie, and then I'm going to go back to L.A. and shoot another movie. And you know what I do? I sleep. I don't really have much of a social life. I'm not one of those girls that goes to an opening of an envelope. I mean, I only go to the things that would make sense for me to be at, and I just try to take really good care of myself.
How do you relax when you're not thinking about work, when you're not, thinking about what you need to do next? What's a good relaxing time or day for you?
Oh gosh, I love shopping. It sounds probably pathetic, but I love to go to upscale like Saks and Bergdorf and then go to the sale rack and hopefully find my size. And then, it's like everything's a challenge, like a size 5 shoe. I also love to read. I love going to see movies. I like walking my dog. I mean, I'm so boring. That's what people don't. I also like to be alone because a lot of my time is spent with people a lot, and I love people, but everybody knows that you got to have time by yourself. So I like to do alone things.
Sure, absolutely. I want to go shopping with you, though. Next time you're in L.A., call me. We're going shopping.
Let's go.
I want to go back a bit and just touch on Wicked briefly because obviously, we played Popular. And just really briefly, did you realize at the time what a phenomenon it would become?
You know what? I got to tell you, I did. Stephen Schwartz had called me, and I had just finished shooting 13 episodes of a pilot for NBC, and I was really tired and not really in the mood to do much. And he said, look, we're going to do this workshop. And I said, that's nice. Have fun. And he said, no, I wrote this part kind of with you in mind, and would you read it? And I was like, yeah, but I just need to tell you right now, I'm probably going to say no. I'm real tired. And he sent it, and I called him. I said, okay, when do I need to show up at this? And it kind of just grew from there. I knew that we might not be like the critical, darling, which we were not, but right. I knew that we were going to touch people's lives in a very, very special and unique way. And the type of people it was going to be mass appeal. I'll have like truck driver type men come up to me and like, I wanted to tell you that I was like, it's okay. You can admit it. You liked Wicked, right? It's so funny because people are afraid to say. But then, of course, there's the young girls that it reaches. There's the young men that it reaches. There's the older people. People love that they know these characters or thought they knew these characters. I knew we had something special on our hands. I knew it. I knew it in San Francisco when we still had so much to do on the show itself, and I knew that I was going to be able to be a part of something that was just going to be indelible. So I'm really proud of that opportunity.
Are there any truth to the rumor of you redoing the role for the movie version of Wicked?
You know what? Everybody keeps asking me that, and all I can tell you is that I think that the movie will definitely happen, but I might be old enough to play Madame Morrible by the time that thing comes to fruition.
Oh, whatever. You're going to be eternally in your 20s, girl.
I love you so much.
Please.
I think they're going to try to suck it dry for as much money as they can before they make. When you think about it, Chicago and Phantom, it was 20 some odd years later before either of those were made into a film. But I would really like to see. Obviously, I'd love to do it for film because I created it and originated it, and I'm sure Adina feels the same way. I'm sure everybody does. I'll be waiting.
I would love to watch you do that. And in your book, A Little Bit Wicked, available wherever books are sold, you talk candidly about your time during Wicked, and in addition to everything else you have done. What inspires you to write?
When I was a little girl, my mom always encouraged me to keep a journal or a diary. And I always was like, oh, really? Oh. And she was like, every night, I don't care if you even just write, I don't feel like writing tonight, goodbye. Write it. And I'm so glad that she pushed that, because she's not a pushy stage mother at all. She can't sing and probably never should out loud ever. But she encouraged me to write down my thoughts and write down my feelings. And I've done that since I have books and books and books and books of journals. And I think that there's been certain experiences that have happened to me in my life where you go, you know what, this might be worth a look at. And then Simon & Schuster read it. I wrote just a little article in a Glamour magazine about being adopted. And somebody over there read it, and they were like, you're a person of interest, and would you like to write a book? I was like, oh, no. I'm not Shakespeare, and no. And you know what? It turns out it was quite hard. It was a labor of love, but I really, it was very cathartic, and I loved it. I had a really good time.
It's a great, great book. I had the opportunity to read it. It's really, it's poignant. It's funny. You really get your character and your personality through it. And do you have you're welcome, please. I just want to say also, we're huge fans at the Fruit Salad Show. Huge fans.
At the what?
At the Fruit Salad Show.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be on, and I'm just so happy that you're talking about this book, because it was hard. I'm not going to lie. It was really hard, and there were days I was whining about deadlines, and, I'm just really happy to be on the show. I really, really am.
Thank you. And do you have like a specific process, or do you just jot things down here and there and elaborate on them later? Do you sit at a computer? When I wrote the book, I pulled from a lot of my journals, to be honest. And then I also did write things. I had a ghostwriter help me put things in order, because I'm not very good at that. That's where my strength is not my forte. I'm really good at writing a chapter, but I don't know where it belongs, And Right.
She was very helpful with me in that, and she'd be like, tell me about your grandma. Well, okay, here I go, and I would type away. And as I said, I would write it, and Joni made it pretty. So, like I said, it was a labor of love, and there were days where I really wanted to shoot myself, because I thought, I just am sick of talking about myself. But I really wanted it to be inspiring to people who have something different about them. I'm 4'11", and I have a very interesting speaking voice, and probably not what people would, I look like something different than the way I talk, and I'm little, and I've got these boobs, and, I've just got a lot of things about me. I really wanted to just kind of be an inspiration. Also, I talk in there a lot about my faith and about my beliefs as a human and as a woman and as a Christian, and what I believe being a Christian today means, which is not exactly what we hear a lot of. And it was really important for me to write that.
I like that you say being a Christian today. That's very telling. And we know you're a woman because we saw the red tape picture.
You did?